important that you know your whole address. Okay, I'm going to say something and I want you to repeat after me, right? I promise. Everyone, I promise. I am going to do my homework. Okay.
Yes.
Everyone is going to bring back homework to me on Monday. This time it's pretty easy. It's not difficult. It won't take you very much time. This is homework that you will bring back on Monday. One reading. No, this one's not too hard. Let's start out easy. It will get more difficult. First time easy. On Monday, you all just promised me that you're bringing back your homework. If you do not, you're going to bring back homework, right? Yes, homework. If there is part of it that you do not understand, that is okay. But do the best that you can, and then we are going to go over it on Monday. Class is not over. I just want to make sure I don't forget homework. Homework on Monday. Please make sure that your name is on it and that you're doing both parts. Okay. Moving on. Let's take out this one that says vocabulary. A yellow one that says vocabulary. Okay. I'm going to put numbers by these words. Okay. These are the same vocabulary words that we saw on Tuesday. So these should look familiar to you. This first word is what? I heard Cynthia, thank you, but everyone, the first word is what? Motivated, everyone.
Motivated.
What does it mean to be motivated?
Motivated.
What does that mean?
Learning English, better job, helper.
But what does the word motivated mean? Yes, it means that you have a reason to do something. You have a reason to do something. So I want us to write a sentence. So starting with number 1 here, and we'll write where you are. I am motivated to learn English because, everyone writing this, I am motivated to learn English because, and then you're going to write your reason. Because why? Because I want a better job. Because I want to speak to American people. Because I want to help my children. So from this question, you need to finish it with a reason. Because I want a job. Because I want to speak more. Because I want to help my children. You can choose one to finish this sentence. choose one of those reasons to write here to finish the sentence. Because what?
One.
Just for a sentence sample. Okay. What does your sentence say, Carolina? I am motivated.
I am motivated to learn English because I want to speak more.
Good, because I want to speak more. How about your sentence, Sarah?
Because
Read the whole sentence. I am.
I am motivated to learn English because I want good English just like American people.
Good. Good English just like American people. Nadia, read your sentence.
I want motivation to learn English because I want to speak more.
Good. I want to speak more. Good job. Okay, so number 2. The word is goal. Everyone. One more time, everyone. Goal. Goal. We all wrote our winter quarter goals onto, was that yesterday? I don't know. One of the days. You wrote your winter quarter goals. I have them here. I'm gonna have them on the bulletin board next week. I remember, oh. Let's see. Sylvia, your goal is to come to class every day, right? Speak more English. Cynthia, your goal for winter quarter is to understand more people in English and speak more. Not be nervous. Yes, good. Carolina, your goal for winter quarter is to do your homework every week. And you just promised. Good job. Sarah, your goal for winter quarter is to read in English every day for 30 minutes.
Yes.
And to come to class every day. You already do that. Anna, your goal for winter quarter is to speak more English. Yes? Nadia, your goal for winter quarter is reading in English and speak more English. And friends who speak English. Watching TV shows too. That's a goal. Artem, your goal for winter quarter is to read and write in English, but to speak more. Speak more is your big goal. Alexander, your goal for winter quarter is to practice on Duolingo. Did you find it on your phone?
Yes.
Good. Did you get it started?
Today morning.
Good. Very good. And to come to class every day. I like to hear people coming to class every day. Those are good goals. Okay, number 3 says priority. Everyone.
Priority.
One more time. Priority.
Priority.
Remember, priority is something more important than other things. More important, the most important. So we'll write number 3 down here so we know it relates to number 3. My priority is what? And this does not have to be coming to English class is important, but maybe it's not the most important thing in your life. So for some of you, my priority is my family. My priority is my health. I want to be healthy and feel good. For some of you that go to church, my priority is God. Choose what is most important in your life. One thing. It's hard to think. What? Yeah. My priority is food. like to eat. So choose one thing that is your priority to finish this sentence. Choose one. Okay, number 4, the word is confidence. Everyone,
Confidence.
one more time, confidence.
Confidence.
I'm still not hearing everyone. One more time.
Confidence.
Confidence.
I heard Sarah really loud. Artem and Nadia, are you with us? Confidence.
Confidence.
Okay, good job. So what are all of the things that we do in English? So for example, in English class, we work on speaking. What else? What?
Reading,
Reading. What did you say?
writing,
Comma?
Tarea.
Oh, homework. Good. Reading. We have homework. What else?
writing.
Writing.
Small or small in this.
Smoke.
Smile.
Smile.
Joking,
Speaking, but these are the main ones. Speaking, reading, writing. We have homework. We do grammar. That has to do with writing, right? And when you talk about confidence, some of these you feel good about, and some of them you want to work on more, right? So if I have confidence in my writing, I know that I can write a sentence. I believe that I can write a sentence in English. If I do not have confidence in speaking, then I am nervous to speak. I don't want to answer a question. So I want you to pick one of these areas in English, and on your paper, this one's high and this one's low. I want you to pick which area do you feel the most confidence, and then which area do you feel low confidence. Does that make sense? So you're going to, out of these things, you're going to say, I feel the most confidence about reading and low confidence about speaking. But different for everyone. So you choose. Which one do you feel the best about? And which one do you really want to work on for English?
Writing.
Best
Reading.
work on. And it doesn't mean that you don't still need to work on reading, but that's the one that you feel the best about. So on your paper, you choose one. You don't have to choose these. This is just example. So you don't have to put reading if that's not your best. Maybe homework is your best because you always do your homework and you try your best and you're going to have it for me on Monday.
You tell us to write.
On your paper here. Under confidence, high and low. What is your confidence high in English? What is your confidence low in English? Okay, Sarah, what is your confidence high?
Speaking.
Good. You are good at speaking, very funny. Cynthia, what is your confidence high?
Is that difficult?
No, high means that's the one that you feel the best about.
Oh, writing.
Writing. Okay, good. Carolina, confidence high.
Writing.
Writing, good. Sylvia, writing. Anna, speaking. That's your confidence high, yes. Feliciano, speaking, good. Nadia,
Speaking.
okay. Artem, speaking, and Alexander.
My confidence is speaking.
In speaking,
Yes.
good. I love that you all like to speak. That's very good. I like to talk too. Okay, we're gonna come back to this. I want you to know one thing though. On Monday, we are going to be getting on the computers. So for those of you that have never been on the computers, Monday is going to be a very important day. Everybody make good effort to be on time for Monday. But go ahead and put this one away for now and take out the other one that has our story in it. Jose's story. Oh, that's not this one. Just kidding. The fitting in one. The orange fitting in book. This one. Okay, what do we know so far? What can you tell me about Jose? Just in what we read, the first two paragraphs, what can you? Okay, hold on just a minute. So far we know about Jose, that he lived in the countryside of where, yep, Dominican Republic. Okay, what else do we know about him? Alexander. What's one thing that you know about Jose?
No understand.
What's one thing, who is Jose? One thing.
Boy,
What? He is, yes, boy.
man,
We don't really know if he's a boy or a man, but we'll do that. What's another thing that you know about him, Nadia?
Maybe please.
What is another thing that you know about Jose?
Jose lived in a very poor.
His family was poor. How about this? Jose is a what? And it starts with an I. Because he lives in our country now. Yes, Jose is an immigrant. How many siblings does Jose have?
8.
So he's one, but he has 8 siblings. There's 9 children in the family, but he has 8 siblings.
No, 8 brothers, 1 sister.
Say that? I thought 7 brothers. He is one of the brothers. So we say there are 9 siblings in the family, but Jose has 8 siblings because he doesn't count himself. Okay. And are people treating Jose well in this country?
What?
Are people treating Jose well in this country? Oh
Not
my,
really.
look outside.
No.
No.
Ah, snow early. Okay. Are they treating him well?
No.
No. He has discrimination. Remember, people are not being kind to him because he cannot speak English and he's from another country. Okay, so we're going to read the next section. I'm reading, you listen. Jose decided to come to the U.S. for many reasons. He wanted a good education and a good job. He also wanted to have a family. Jose had a dream of helping other Dominicans in the U.S. He wanted to help them to improve their community. Sometimes Jose did not have hope of fulfilling his goals. While he was in the Dominican Republic, he listened to the Voice of America on the radio at night. This is a mistake. This should say he knows with an S. He knows he had to learn English and understand U.S. culture. U.S. culture. Okay, so lots of vocabulary words in that paragraph, I think. This word decided, Jose decided, that's when you make a choice. So I say, do you want cake or ice cream? And you say, I want cake. That means you decided. You made a choice. So when it says Jose decided to come to the United States, he had a choice. Stay in the Dominican Republic, come to the United States. He decided to come to the United States, and he had many reasons. Remember when I said, what country would you visit and why? The why are your reasons. Because of nature, because of to see where Jesus was, to see the animals. Those are the why, the reasons. He wanted a good education. What's an education? Yeah, he wanted to come to school. Just like all of you, he wanted to come to school. And a good job. He also wanted to have a family. So Jose is young. He does not have a family yet, not married, no children. Jose had a dream of helping other Dominicans in the U.S. This word Dominicans, that just means people from the Dominican Republic. Same as like from Mexico, you are Mexicans. From Russia, you are Russians. Dominicans are people from the Dominican Republic. When it says that he had a dream, what does that mean?
I have a dream, Steven Jobs.
What does it mean to have a dream? Anybody know dream?
Something is always possible. Like in dream, you mean something possible.
Yes. So two ways you can think of dream. Sometimes when you sleep at night, stories happen in your mind, and we call that a dream. But also, when you are awake and you are thinking about something really big, so for example, our vacation. Artem really wants to go to Australia. That is his dream vacation. He wants to go, he doesn't have plans to go. Do you have plans to go there, Artem? No?
Dream мечта.
Artem?
I have a dream.
Do you have plans to go to Australia? No? You are?
Maybe next year. Maybe
Oh,
this year.
that would be very good. But dream is a big idea that you are thinking about in your head. So you can have a dream job that you are thinking about, a dream vacation that you are thinking about. For those of you maybe that aren't married yet, you're thinking about dream wife or dream husband. Many big ideas that you can have in your head. And his big idea is that he wants to help people from his country that are in the United States. This is Jose's big dream. He wants to help them improve. We heard that word before. What does it mean to improve? That was one of our,
You wanna be an architect.
let me go back to here. Let me remind you, what does improve mean? Can you read it up here? To make something better. To make something better. So he wanted to improve their community. Community is your neighborhood. Yes.
Improve this upgrade?
What?
Improve, upgrade?
Yes, exactly. It wants to make better. Upgrade is another word. So, let's see what pictures it will tell. No. Neighborhood and community are the same. So, where you live is your community, is your neighborhood. So your community is the people, the business, the houses, all of that is your community. Community, this word. Sometimes Jose did not have hope of fulfilling. This word fulfilling. Fulfilling his goals altogether. If you fulfill your goals, that means you have success. You made it to the top of the mountain. But this says that sometimes Jose gets nervous that he will not make it to the top of the mountain. So when we think about our goals, there's a big goal up here, remember?
Goal.
And we can even call this your dream. And maybe Jose's somewhere right here, and he's tired. It's hard work. He doesn't know if he will ever make it up here. He's starting to get nervous. Maybe I should just quit. Goal is too big. But while it says that while he was still in his country, he listened on the radio about this country. He heard on the radio things that can happen in this country, and he knows that he has to learn English, but it's very hard. Is it hard to learn English? Do you know how Jose feels? Yeah? Sometimes the mountain seems too big. Will I ever be able to speak and read and write in English? It's so hard. This is the way Jose is feeling. And also the U.S. culture. What does that word mean, culture? Yeah. So every country has a culture. And the things included in the culture are food, clothes, music, language. And so every country is different. In your country, people don't eat the same food. They don't wear the same clothes. They don't listen to the same music, because every country has a different culture. American culture is different than Ukrainian culture, yes? American culture, all these things are different than Mexico, yes? And so he knows that he has to learn English, and he also has to learn the culture. And it's hard work. He's getting tired. He doesn't know if he will ever make his big dream. So I want you to, let's see. Oh, we saw that. This is a harder paragraph, so let's do, So these are your groups, this time 3-person groups. Take this paper with you, this paper. And I want you to read this number 3 paragraph. And you will read it 3 times because each person is going to read it. Okay? Each person is going to read it. So you will read once and listen twice.
My pen.
Yeah. Hold on, he'll be right back. So go ahead, read once and listen twice.
He wants to help them to improve their sometimes society can full of fulfilling his goals while he was in the Dominican Republic. He listened to the voice of America on the radio at night. Now he had to learn English to understand the United States culture.
So they decided to come to US for many reasons. He wanted a good education and a good job. He also wanted to have a family. Jose had a dream of helping other Americans in the US. He wanted to help them to improve their community. Sometimes they do not have a voice for hearing. He spoke while he was in the American Republic. He led to the board also America on the radio. He had to learn English and understand the U.S. culture.
But you need to start.
Jose decided to come to the US for many reasons.
Many reasons.
He wanted education. He wanted a good job. He also wanted to help Jose had a
That means when he was still there, while, good.
Their community. Sometimes society not fulfilling his goals. Will he was in the Dominican Republic? He decided
Lesson,
wasn't
lesson two,
he wasn't to the voice of America on the radio at night.
happened.
He knows he had to learn English and even the US
Understand.
understand English and understand US culture.
Culture. Went to the good. Jose decided to come to the US for many reasons. He wanted a good education and a good job. He also wanted to and also yeah. That sounds so old, but also. Yeah, also. Sounds so old, but all.
Teacher, can I put this?
All.
What?
Would you also else
Also.
also
Yes.
also not also
Also.
also
Yes, also.
he also wanted to have
Yes.
thank you.
Also wanted to have a family. Jose had a dream. All help other Dominica
the jungle is more.
Sometimes the
Sector is
Jose does not
big,
have a job
big
or
man.
so
It's
is
young boy.
this school while he was in the American
You
Republic.
TV show,
He listened to the voice of America.
Prison Break. Yeah, this TV show I was watching, my husband. Yeah, the Prison Break.
He had to learn English and
Yeah.
But
understand
next
US
season in
culture.
Asia,
Using the.
Okay. So remember, we're talking about Jose's story, but we're also talking about your story, because we're going to be writing about those things. So with your group, maybe you don't have time to talk about all of these things, but choose one. You can talk about why did you come to the US? So it's a big decision. You are in your country and you say, I am going to move to a new country, away from my family, away from what I know. Why did you make that decision? Reasons. So for Jose, he comes to the US because he wants a good education, good job, he wants to start a family. But why did you come to the US? What were your reasons? Or what is one thing remember this word very different about US culture compared to your country? So when you came here and you saw the food and the music and the clothes, what thing was surprising, shocking? Because it was very different than your country. You can talk about that. Or what is hard for you in this country? What is very difficult? Remember we talked about Jose. He's starting to feel tired because learning English is hard. His dream feels too big. What is hard for you in this country? So remember, you don't have time to talk about all, but your group can choose one or two and talk for about 6 minutes, okay?
What is hard?
Hard means difficult. Do you know the word easy?
Тяжело, просто населенный.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Speaking.
You guys are coming what culture? No problem.
World now I come to one multicultural and different friends, maybe new business. We 200 cousins, brothers,
Here.
I'm here,
Oh, you have a lot of family.
It's not different.
And 88 sisters.
Yes.
Cousins.
88 cousins in the United States. Where is that? Your parents, your mother, father, here?
No, mother, father, Russia.
Okay.
Cousins.
Your brother,
Brothers and sisters.
brother, sister here.
Yes.
And then your brother married, you have a wife, sister married, husband.
My uncles.
Your uncle, your brother, your father, Right.
understand it.
Father,
that
brothers and
we try.
father.
Yeah,
Father,
it's
sisters,
difficult.
Our family have 8 children,
Is that right?
12 to
Once.
in family.
Most roads.
Uh-huh.
And what is one
The drive is easy,
way,
but it's
what
yeah,
is
it's
what
easy
is one
because it's the
long way?
very. What,
When
what is one thing?
the police.
In America
Definitely about the
need
US
rules
culture.
to
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah,
I'm
Well,
in different.
you come here, what is
I love
what is
really
country
hard,
culture?
hard?
Yes, it's my
You
first.
come here in United States, what is very hard for you? Maybe you can eat food, can speak English, that's a hard for you. Maybe some food you can eat, hard to eat.
it's okay.
Hard.
Experience.
Hard.
It's many
Oh.
experience.
You can eat. But even your
What is
some
very different
food?
about
you can eat. Hard is hard work,
Same,
hard
different.
do everything.
The same music,
Really
same
good
only
work.
Spanish.
I eat raw food.
Some people
No,
listen
that's-
music in
that's
English in Mexico.
What is one thing very
Many people
difficult
like it.
about
Different.
about you as culture?
In Mexico, like in Guadalajara,
Sorry.
no, it's a beach.
What is one thing very different about the show?
Ну, чем отличается культура United States от Мексики?
А,
Вот в чем различие?
You understand? Yeah, you can talk, you can talk. What is very hard for you?
my country.
No, here, don't worry about it, you country. You come to United States. Here,
What you like it?
yeah, what is very, you can speak English, if you wanna read English, you can read English, so difficult, right? Let me do that. Do you understand difficult? Difficult.
Различие.
Huh?
Ну, я говорю, различия. Она начинает говорить про Россию, она говорит, нет, типа, не это. То, что здесь. Ну, она хочет, чтобы я рассказал, что здесь мне нравится, я так понял, про культуру, про людей.
What kind of color?
В чем разница между странами, Саша? В чем разница между странами?
This is not purple. What kind
Нас как
of color? Pink.
пенки.
So you don't know, the first time you said pink, right? That's difficult.
Ага.
That means that you don't know what color it is.
What is
It's
one
difficult.
very different?
Still, you don't get it. What color is it?
What's different?
What color is it?
Black.
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 That's easy. That's not different.
What color your flag? White, blue, and red?
А, в чем отличие флага?
You don't understand what it means difficult. You know what it means difficult?
Difficult, yeah. Difficult for flag or
Very
for
tough.
culture?
Difficult means
Not,
something hard for you.
Hard for you?
Yeah. If you try to read English, you can't read English.
Что разница в сложности? Hard. В чем разница в сложности?
Культура Russian,
On November, December.
Yeah,
Yes, I know.
My country
It's big,
Difficult
different
is same
about-
as hard.
But not, it's not quite.
Hard and difficult is same.
It's not.
I
Yeah.
This word? Hard and difficult,
What is hard?
same, means the
Hard
same.
to you.
То же самое.
Да? Это разница или
То же самое.
похожее что-то?
Да, да.
Похожее?
Hard и difficult просто одно и то же.
Same word. I mean, it means the same thing, same meaning.
You know that?
Тяжело.
Do you know this word? Do you know this word?
Big,
Oh.
Тяжело.
Difference, hard,
No, but do you know what this word means? Hard?
I don't know.
Different – это разный, а difficult – это сложный. А hard – это как бы еще сложнее, тяжелый.
А,
Сложный и тяжелый. Difficult.
very difficult.
Difficult
This is hard.
и hard – это
Exactly.
different, а different – это другое слово.
different.
Okay, so everybody go back to your spots.
Ah,
Go back to your spot for just a minute. We have one more thing to go over before you leave. No, it's okay. I want you to ask questions.
That's okay. We all
I have many questions.
So good.
learning.
Okay. I want you to go back to your spot. Okay. Everyone go back to your spot. I want to make sure that everybody understands their homework so you can be successful. Yes, I am. Okay, so this part of the homework, is all, everyone listening? This part of the homework is all practice with the to be verb. The whole thing is all to be verb. And so in the beginning, you will use the pronoun I, or you, we, they, or he, she. This beginning part is easy, right? It just says, I am tired, I am hungry, I am late. So just like this. But here, when you get to the sentences at the bottom, you have to choose which form of to be you will use based on the noun. So when you look at John, is John an I, a you, a he, a she, a that? Which one is John? Yes, John is a he, just like this. So you're going to use this form. John is excited. So you have to look in the subject and decide what is it. The next one, Tiffany and Uma. It's two people. They are a they. So you're going to use this form of to be for all of these sentences. On the next page, it gives you a choice and you choose which one is the best choice. So the bag is an it, a blue. So would we say the bag am blue, are blue, or is blue? Yep. And then you just circle the correct choice. Right? Same on the next page, but now we're talking about past tense. So I will say, I tired last night. I was tired last night, or I were tired last night. Which one?
I was.
Was. So I'm circling the correct answer. And you can go back and look in your grammar book. If you're still practicing to be, go back and look in your grammar book. We did present, past, future. You can go back and look there. But down here, on the last page, make sure that you remember this is past or present. So we're choosing was or was not. So when you see this, be and not, that means it's going to be in the negative past tense. So I need to write both words. It was not for the negative. And then it asks you to practice writing sentences using to be in the past tense. So that means you're going to write 3 sentences using was or were. Was or were. And try to use both at least one time. So I was happy yesterday. You were in class last week. But 3 sentences. And they can be very simple sentences, but make sure that you have capital letters and punctuation at the end, that period at the end for all sentences. Okay? Do your best on this. If this is difficult, if this is hard for you, just do your best, and it's just practice. So it will get easier and better. On this is a very short reading that you will do. These questions at the top are just questions to think about in your mind. You do not have to write the answer. These are thinking questions. Then you're going to read the short reading and answer the questions about the reading on the back. On the back, I want the whole sentence, not just the answer. So for example, first question says, why does Eve set a goal to start jogging? My answer would say, Eve sets a goal because, and this asks why, so I'm giving a reason. Why does Eve want to start jogging? This is practice writing sentences, not just the answer. And at the bottom, when it says, what goals do you have? We've been talking about that this week. You have told me the goals that you have. But I want you to use the whole space to practice writing, not just one line. Just using this line, it's not long enough. I want more details, more practice. And you all promised me that you're bringing back homework on Monday.
Okay.
Don't make me a grumpy teacher. Homework on Monday, yes?
Okay.
Yes? I see you all saying yes. Teresa saw it all. She saw you all saying yes, okay? I will see you on Monday. Stay safe in this weather, but enjoy the snow. So exciting.